Welcome back to First Take. It's been almost a week since we learned LeBron James will switch coasts and play for the Philadelphia 76ers and what will be his fourth team in 24 seasons. The Sixers beat the Celtics in round one of the NBA playoffs, but were swept by the Knicks. They have not won a championship in over 4 decades. Now LeBron joins a 76ers lineup that features Tyrese Maxey and now Jaylen Brown, who both averaged career highs in points per game last season. VJ Edgecombe finished third in Rookie of the Year voting last year, and then Joel Embiid averaged nearly 27 points per game last year, but he only played in 38 of those games. So who has more to lose this upcoming season for the Sixers? Is it LeBron or is it Embiid, Canty?
Oh, it's got to be Joel Embiid. I mean, LeBron's legacy is set. We know what the floor is. In a lot of books, it's the second greatest player to have ever laced him up. It's all upside for LeBron James in Philadelphia. Now, there is some risk associated with it because he decided to pass up on other places. But to me, this is about Joel Embiid because with LeBron, winning has followed him everywhere he's gone in his NBA career. He's gone to the finals in both stints with the Cleveland Cavaliers. He went to the finals with the Miami Heat. He went to the finals with the Los Angeles Lakers. And he won a championship with all of those franchises. If it doesn't happen in Philadelphia, then all of a sudden we'll look at the process and Joel Embiid as the face of that proposition and establish that Joel Embiid's legacy will forever be losing in Philadelphia.
Yeah, and that's why I say it's LeBron. LeBron has more to lose because if you think about it, Embiid only has something to gain. There's nothing to lose. When you think about Joel Embiid, what do you think about? The process. Trust the process. And you think about a long history of losing, not making it to the conference finals. His legacy is, I believe, set. It can only get better if they actually, two ways it gets better. If he makes it through the entire season on the Philadelphia 76ers roster, meaning not traded, which will be difficult to do, and
wait, Embiid, you're saying, if he makes the entire season staying on the 76ers roster?
Correct.
Not traded during the season?
Correct. That's a win for him.
Okay.
That they don't trade him, okay?
But he is huge salary.
Right. Okay, I know.
Okay,
I know.
continue.
And then as you progress, if they are to win a championship. So that's increasing in the legacy. There's no decreasing. We only think he's an injured former MVP that, as Shea just said, makes too much money that some people believe, as Shea just said, is untradeable. Conversely, what if they're bad? What if they're not that good? What if LeBron is not 21-7-7 like we're accustomed to? Then what? You know what it is? In 20 years from now, we have the conversation where Shea says to her 5-year-old, hey, do you know what team LeBron finished his career on? Oh, yeah, the Lake. No, he played a year for the Sixers that no one remembers. He has way more on the line, way more on the. If this goes wrong, and this is why I give him credit for this, he signed up for all of this. He signed up for this pressure. If this goes wrong, it's going to go horribly wrong with him.
It can go horribly wrong, but who are we going to blame for it? Certainly not LeBron James.
Why would we not blame LeBron James?
Why would we blame LeBron when he's won everywhere he's gone? I'm fascinated by this because I have a hard time seeing how he becomes the scapegoat for the failures that have already been happening since prior to getting to Philadelphia. If you want to blame him for not picking another franchise, sure. But certainly you're not going to blame him if things go off the rails. You're going to blame the guy who's never available. Joel Embiid in his career has missed damn near 500 games. Over the last 3 years, he's played in half of the amount of regular season games as LeBron James has. If Joel Embiid doesn't have success with LeBron James, we will look at Joel Embiid and say the process is a failure. Like, we already feel that way. And so if LeBron James can't exercise the demons that have been basketball with the Sixers over the last decade and a half, then nobody can. If Joel Embiid can't have success alongside LeBron James, Jaylen Brown, Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, he will never have success as one of the top players on a franchise.
You just made a great point, CC. You said that Joel Embiid is always hurt. If they don't win it all, it's on him because he's always hurt. LeBron didn't get traded there. He signed up for that. So if Joel Embiid is always hurt and LeBron said voluntarily, I will go there to join the guy who's always hurt, and he's hurt, and they don't win it all, how is that Embiid's fault? You know what you signed up for. That's on LeBron.
Well, no, you're saying how is it Embiid's fault? It's the player's responsibility to be healthy and available. That's a part of your job.
But of course, but we have enough of a sample size where if LeBron was worried about that causing him a title, he shouldn't have signed up to play there.
It does feel like this year with the process, whatever, everything's okay. We got Jaylen Brown, we have LeBron James. This core nucleus is essentially staying together. There's consistency with the head coach and Nick Nurse there. You're in a watered down East, if you will, although I think the East is going to be a lot better this year, right? But nonetheless, you don't have the Spurs and the Thunder in your conference. So it does feel like all the chips are in the middle. If you can't win in 2 years, let's say, with this group, it's a failure for everyone. But it does feel like because he's kind of the face of this process in Philadelphia, it's Embiid. LeBron's already won 3 chips. I mean, I shouldn't say that. He's won more than that. Sure. But has already won a chip with every other place he's been. He's been successful everywhere.
Understood. But again, if we're using the 2-year sample size, and then we use history to impact our opinion of the 2-year sample size, he has never won in year 1 upon arrival. That has not happened. He's been to the finals. Okay. So now I'm going to do, based on that, maybe eliminate year 1. So now year 2, more wear and tear on Embiid, et cetera, et cetera. LeBron has won everywhere he's been. That's correct. Embiid has lost everywhere he's been. So the winner signed up for the guy that is always hurt and always losing. So if that guy doesn't win and is hurt, that is what we signed up for. That is what he signed up for. So that's on LeBron. That's where LeBron takes the hit of, you made the wrong choice. You signed up to run with the wrong guy. That's why LeBron's legacy takes a hit. He signed up for the right place in Miami. He signed up for the right place the second time around in Cleveland. Now, you're a Lakers fan, CC. Technically, he signed up for the right place with Los Angeles.
So let me say this, because I don't believe he signed up for Joel Embiid. I think he signed up for Tyrese Maxey. He signed up for Jaylen Brown, right? That move by the Sixers. But that's my point. That's exactly what I'm saying. If it doesn't work out in Philly, you're not going to blame the guy that's making $3.9 million. You're going to blame the guy that's making $60. That's the reality of the situation. That's economics of sports. LeBron James signed up to play for Tyrese Maxey, who's a clutch client. He signed up to play with Nick Nurse, clutch client. Right. He signed up to play with Jaylen Brown, VJ Edgecombe. The Joel Embiid of it all feels a bit of a throw-in.
The process, in your mind, with the whole trust the process, it's still ongoing. Because in my head, the moment that Bob Myers takes a bigger role and Daryl Morey's out the door and Mike Gansey comes over from Cleveland and you get Jaylen Brown, and you get LeBron James, that ended the process. If you're saying if they don't win it all and within the 2 years, and part of the reason is Embiid's health or lack of productivity in big moments, then the process continues. If he's the face of it, because I don't look at him as the face of it anymore. I think he's been replaced.
Well, I think he's the face of failure in Philadelphia.
So he's the face only if it goes wrong?
Exactly.
So if it goes right, he doesn't get credit for it?
No, it'll be LeBron James.
Well, then he's not the face.
It'll be LeBron James.
The face means good or bad.
No. There's a difference between a face and a scapegoat. And I think that's what this is setting up for. There is that.
Let me introduce you to the king. Yeah. Let you know I ain't playing with you. I deserve a crown on me. Championship of motor rings.
LeBron James, he is officially a member of the 76ers, and just look at the stacked starting 5 that he is joining in Philadelphia, and now they're trying to really, truly contend for a championship. But we all know, right, that the last time the King was in the Eastern Conference, he made it to 8 straight NBA Finals. But this isn't the East of the old, because according to DraftKings, the average win total in the conference, it's nearly 42 games. That is the highest mark since LeBron James was still in high school. And there's a good reason for fan bases to be really high on their squads in the East, because look at the star power that you see up and down the conference. There's 10 teams that are minus money to make the playoffs. Minus money, meaning they're more likely to make the postseason than they are to miss it. And at least 2 of these players, they're going to be watching from home. 2 of these guys won't even make it when the first round gets underway in April. So this could play out in so many different types of ways when you're looking at the Eastern Conference, when you're looking at the star power there.
Malika?
Yes?
Malika, listen. What I need you to do is get to that high chair at your desk that you sit at and keep a cool booty, because I'm going to tell you how this going to play out. Damn it, it's time for a big list, and I'm about to break it down to you on how it's going to go in the Eastern
I think
Conference.
it's time for big perks, big lists.
Damn it, it's not your list. It's Big Perks list. There's actually rules to this, okay? You will speak when spoken to. Give me some energy. Bam. That's it. Bam! 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 Put it up there. It's not your list. It's mine. Hello, world, and happy Friday, damn it. And you know what? We done got the LeBron James news out the way, so damn it, we're looking for news. And what other better news is out there or making news than a big perks, big list of best teams in the East? Now, Ramona, Malika, y'all know the rules to this. Vinny, this is your first time.
Get ready,
I don't want
man.
no stuff out of you. You're gonna bring the energy that's needed. Otherwise, you will not be invited back. But I'm gonna crank it off. Coming in at number 5. Bam! Put it up there, damn it.
Whoa.
The Washington Wizards. The Washington Wizards.
What?
They're gonna finish top 6 in the Eastern Conference. Trae Young, he's going to be the Trae Young of old. AJ the Bouncer, I'm looking for him to do big things.
Wow.
I'm looking for Trey Johnson, who they drafted in the lottery last year, to come in and be a guy that's going to be a huge factor. And Anthony Marshawn Davis Jr. is going to get back in that MVP conversation. He's going to play all 82 games, and he's going to show the world why he's still one of the best two-way players in the game. Vinny, I need your energy right now at number 4. Bring it, dog. I know you got the shades on,
I don't know.
but don't be cool in this segment.
Are you
Bam.
high?
You gotta say bam.
Are you high, Perk?
All you gotta do is say bam, Vinny.
Bam! Number 4. Are you high?
Vinny, say bam. There you go. Now, hey, you get one warning, all right? One warning. The Miami Heat, damn it, they got Giannis. They got Bam. They got Davion Mitchell. They got Andrew Wiggins. You know what that tells me? They got defense. I believe that they're going to be one of the best defensive squads in the NBA. And being one of those, you're going to win games in the 82 game regular season. But that's also going to make you have success to get to the postseason and thrive in the postseason. Ramona, where you at? I need your energy. The same way that you be breaking and talking about the WNBA right now, bring it right now. I actually like that.
Did you
I
like
actually
it?
like that. The Atlanta Hawks. And you like this pick, too. I know you did. Listen, they filled in a lot of gaps. They made some noise last year. Jalen Johnson is going to be better. They re-signed C.J. McCollum, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He's, you know, what we saw him do, reigning most improved player of the year. And then they added Lou Dort. More depth at the wing position, well coached. This team is going to be a force to be reckoned with in the Eastern Conference. I got them at number 3. Malika, where you at, girl? I need your energy.
This
You
is
know
one
what
of
to
your
bring.
more wild lists. All right, with that type of perk energy, bam!
There we go. Put it up there. The defending champs.
Number
the
2.
New York Knicks. You know why they're at number 2?
Why they at number second?
We haven't had a repeat. We haven't had a repeat in over 8 years. I don't know if the hunger is still going to be there. I don't know if the will to deliver another championship is going to be there. I believe in Big Body Brunson. I believe in OG Anunoby. But all I'm saying is they have to show me that they're still starving for another one in order for them to leapfrog this number 1 that I'm about to show you that's about to go up there. Bam! Put it up there.
Oh, boy.
The king. The king. The king. Listen, you get Jaylen Brown and LeBron James without having to give up your core guys in Embiid, Maxey, and VJ Edgecombe. I don't want to hear about these guys and who's going to have the ball in their hands and are they going to be willing to sacrifice. The answer is going to be yes. LeBron James has adjusted his game over the course of his years. He could fit in any system. They will see a better Joel Embiid. And by the way, they have a championship head coach that's leading the way. Again, this is not Malika, Ramona's, or Vinny list.
No, it is
this
not.
is Big Perk's big list of best teams in the Eastern Conference.
Perk, it is.
Go ahead.
It is all yours, bro. There's some lists where we're like, yeah, you know what? Get us in on that. You mop off.
That's why he over there
You
sweating.
mop off.
Yeah.
Vinny.
His makeup can't believe
Vince.
that he's out here putting that list together.
Okay, let's just start at number 5 with the Washington Wizards. The Wizards are trying to be the first team to go from the worst record to a top 5 seed since, what, 08-09 Miami Heat. This list has, let's put up the standings, Vince. Let's do it. Upheaval in the East.
Oh, my
but
gosh.
you know what? In Perk, we trust.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not, my man. Perk, big fella, I get you the Wizards will be better. but there are known commodities in the Eastern Conference that we can talk about. I'm not high on the Cavs getting to the finals, but they got to the Eastern Conference Finals. Detroit won 60 games last year. Like, there are the Boston Celtics, your Boston Celtics. Are they going to allow you in Boston for saying the Washington Wizards, a team that can't win 50 games with John Wall? They didn't win 50 games since Michael Jackson put out Off the Wall in 1977? That's what you saying?
So listen, let me say this to you guys. Right, when you think about the Detroit Pistons, they're battling a contract situation with Jalen Duren.
Yeah.
They lost Tobias Harris, which was a crucial part. I need to see it. Right, when you think about the Celtics, none of us really believe in the Celtics but the Celtics. Like, they gave up a two-way player and got back Paul George. Jason Tatum, we need to see what he looks like as the top dog on the team, leading the team in the 82-game season.
What
now,
about the
Malika,
Pacers?
Remember,
But you don't need to see what Trae Young and Anthony Davis look like.
No, listen,
Sorry.
this is what
And
I'm
I'm
telling
high on
y'all.
Anthony
Malika,
Davis.
you remember last year?
Yep.
You remember last year we was at this time.
Yes.
And you remember I picked the Toronto Raptors around this time.
Yes.
And you remember what happened. You know what I'm saying? In Perk we trust. In
Okay.
Perk
I mean,
we
I think
trust.
I framed it as in Perk we trust. Ramona, last word here.
I would like to say a word for the Cleveland Cavaliers
You
who
okay?
made the Eastern Conference Finals last year. I know they ran out of gas because they kind of played with their food, and most of those rounds went 7. They were tired. They ran into the Knicks, yada, yada. But listen to me. The Cleveland Cavaliers are still a really good team. James Harden's going to be back, and he'll have a whole year to gel with that group.
Ramona,
They're gonna be good.
you know you shouldn't have started anything that says they didn't finish their food is not something that Perk is going to put on his big list.
That's pretty interesting. Yes, Sasuke!
What it do, baby?
I got 5 kids!
I ain't scared of nobody.
It's on the wall!
Every basket I have to like earn with meat.
What?
What? Damn!
It's Friday, so let's have some fun. It's our hit game, Who Said That? We're going to take a look at some quotes that caught our attention and ask our esteemed contestants and Vinny's glasses, who said that? All right, Vince, you're new to this, so we are going to start with you. When asked about having his jersey retired in Oklahoma City, who said, quote, "I'll never do that in my life"? Was it our very own Kendrick Perkins? Was it Kevin Durant, or was it Gary Payton?
I would be very surprised if they asked Perk about his jersey being retired. So I'm going to say GP, Gary Payton.
Was it GP?
Hey, way to go.
Starting out with a
Ever in
W.
life. They're their fans. The fans in Seattle is the ones who supported me.
Well, you know what, Perk? Your jersey already retired in the NBA Today Hall of Fame. It is perpetually up there in our rafters. Gary Payton, not so sure. Next, Ramona.
Okay.
Which former #1 overall pick said this about LeBron James joining the Sixers? Quote, "I'm out of the game. Happy for him, but that's not my life no more." Derrick Rose, Ben Simmons, or John Wall?
I'll go with Derrick Rose.
Was it, in fact, Derrick Rose? Ah, 2 for 2 today.
I'm out of the game. Happy for him, but that's not my life no more.
Is that outside of
like
his
something
Rose
you would
shop?
say.
It looked like it was outside of, he has that Rose shop in the flower shop in Chicago. It looked like it was there. All right, Kendrick Perkins, we're 2 for 2. Last one's for you. This was said at W All-Star Weekend. Quote, "It's fun to do, and I don't want to sound cocky, but it's easy for me."
I know this one.
Which rookie was talking
Come on,
about
Perk,
this?
come on.
Flage was saying this is easy. AZ Fudd, who won the three-point contest, saying this is easy. Olivia Miles, the spectacle in spectacles, saying it was easy.
You know what? I gotta go with Olivia Miles. I gotta go with Olivia Miles.
Olivia Miles. Oh.
It's fun to do this because it is. I don't want to sound cocky to say it's easy for me, but like the set, like just the set shot, take the ball from the rack, shoot. It really is muscle memory.
Perk, she has that replicable.
Dodgers not the only LA team making moves yesterday. Last night, WNBA schedule, Kelsey Plum is headed to Phoenix. News well after midnight Eastern. The Sparks are sending the 5-time All-Star to the desert in exchange for Monique Koa-Makani and a 2027 first-rounder, 2028 second-rounder. That, according to ESPN's Shams Charania and Kendra Andrews. It's just the 4th time in league history that an All-Star has been traded mid-season. Plum has averaged now, it's only 12 games so far this season because of injury, but she's averaged 23.9 points per game. That is by far the highest scoring average by any player to change teams mid-season. Plum has not played in a game, though, since June the 21st due to a lower leg injury. She is nearing a return, however, and could potentially make her Mercury debut on Monday.
Oh, we got SummerSlam. Night one action. I'm sorry, Randy. I jumped on you there. More W action.
Hold on. But in terms of SummerSlam and the fantastic finish that we saw there, we also saw one in the WNBA. This is the Sky. This is the Aces. These are the Aces. And this is the lowly Sky. And that was Asia Wilson, 36 points, 12 rebounds. But Sydney Taylor, triple, yes, with less than a second to go. Her fifth 20-point game this season. She made 5 threes, finished with 29 points, 6th go-ahead field goal in the final second in Sky history, their first since 2022.
And how about a WNBA All-Star on her way out of L.A. as the Sparks trade 5-time All-Star Kelsey Plum overnight to the Mercury for Monique Akoa-Makani, a 2027 first-round pick, and a 2028 second-rounder, according to ESPN. Plum is the second former #1 pick to be traded mid-season, the first since 2008 when it was LaToya Thomas. WNBA reporter Alexa Philippou is with us now, and neither of the teams in this deal is in contention this season. Plum hasn't played since June 21st, but is approaching a comeback. So how did this deal come together, and why between the Sparks and the Mercury?
Yeah, Hannah, my understanding is this deal came together late last night. Phoenix was a team that we kept hearing as the trade deadline approached as someone that might be interested in Plum, not only to try and make potentially a late playoff push this year, which seems a little bit unlikely due to the math, but this is also about Phoenix taking a big swing. And I say that because Kelsey Plum is a free agent after this season, and so they departed with a young player on a really cost-friendly contract. They departed with a potential lottery pick to try and get her. And Plum, based off what I've heard, she still intends to go about free agency at the end of this year or going into next season. Phoenix at this point would be within those conversations, would definitely be an option on the table. There's no guarantee, but this is really a test run to see if Plum and the Mercury could be a long-term fit. So Phoenix, which we know likes to make big swings, they're not a team that likes to just throw in the towel and dedicate themselves to a rebuild. They have Alyssa Thomas, who wants to win now. Always they have another competitor in Kalia Copper. They want to try and go and make sure that this can be maybe, if not a team that wins this year, longer term, and that maybe Kelsey Plum could be part of it.
Yeah, they definitely have some pieces, and she was playing.
The MLB trade deadline, just over 2 hours away, but the blockbuster trade, it's already hit. So we see that young pitcher Tarek Skubal was traded to the Dodgers this weekend, and that got a lot of reaction from NBA players. You see the resume there, but Donovan Mitchell, who's an avid Mets fan, he tweeted, "Hold on, the Dodgers did what?" And then the Sixers star, Joel Embiid, he was also shocked. You see Donovan Mitchell's tweet right there. But Joel saying, oh my God. And all this trade talk, it got our big man, Kendrick Perkins, thinking about NBA trades. So you know what time it is. I think it's time for Big Perks, Big List.
Damn it, it's not your list. It's Big Perks list. There's actually rules to this, okay? You will speak when spoken to. Give me some energy. Bam. That's it. Bam! 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 Put it up there. It's not your list. It's mine. Hello, world. And happy Monday. Hey, look, we gonna get straight to it. Damn it, the Dodgers have shook up the world again. And damn it, it's time for me to shake it up again, shake it up as well. Big Perks, big list of most absurd trades in NBA history. Malika, Monica, y'all know the rules. Just give me the energy that's needed when I call your name, and we gonna be all good. But coming in at number 5, put it up there, damn it. Bam! Clippers trade SGA to the Thunder. And this is a prime example why you shouldn't always listen to your players, because Kawhi Leonard forced this trade for Paul George. The Clippers gave up SGA, who won back-to-back MVPs, a championship, a finals MVP, along with, they got a boatload of picks. And Paul George don't even play for the Clippers right now, which makes it crazy. They're number 5 on the list. Malika, I need your energy. Where you at?
Bam!
There we go. Put it up there. Moses Malone. The Rockets, listen, I know this was before my time. Damn it, but y'all gave up on Big Mo too soon. We're talking about arguably one of the greatest centers to ever play the game of basketball. And once he got to Philadelphia, what did he do? Not only did he win another MVP, he won a championship and a finals MVP. So he's coming in at number 4. Matter of fact, RIP to the Big Mo, man, the H-Town legend still to this day. Monica, where you at right now, girl?
Okay.
Need your energy.
Bam! Huh.
That was pretty solid. That was pretty solid. But guess what? Guess what's solid for the Philadelphia 76ers? The way that Danny Ainge finessed them in this draft. He traded down, got some future picks because he knew that he was getting Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum has been an all-NBA player since he's been in the Celtic uniform, a champion. Markelle Fultz is not even in the league right now. Think about that for a second. He's not even in the NBA. So this comes in at number 3 as one of the most absurd trades. Malik, I'm doubling back to you. I need some more energy real quick.
Bam!
There we go. It was light, but it was heavy, though. How in the hell do you trade Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? Please tell me, how in the hell do you trade Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the second all-time leading scorer? You trade him to Los Angeles, and what did he do? Deliver championship after championship after championship, MVP after MVP. We're talking about Kareem, Skyhook. It makes no sense. Coming in at number 1. I'm pretty sure y'all know what it is.
It better be.
But damn it, we got to remind the world. Bam! Put it up there. Oof. I was right there in that studio where y'all sitting.